Right now, somewhere over the Middle East, fighter jets are in the air. This is not a simulation. This is real. In recent years, Israeli fighter jets have conducted some of the most complex air operations in modern history, striking targets across hundreds of kilometers of defended airspace. Radar systems tried to track them, missile systems attempted to lock on, yet many of those aircraft returned home without being detected. During periods of rising tension, the United States has also deployed its most advanced fighters, the F-22 Raptor and the F-35 Lightning II, into the region. Not necessarily to fight, but to send a message. In modern geopolitics, the presence of stealth fighter aircraft above your airspace can communicate power more clearly than any speech. Iran maintains its own air force on alert. Its pilots train regularly. Its air defense systems remain pointed toward the sky. And across Eastern Europe, Russia and Ukraine are fighting an air war using jets that range from Cold War designs to modern Western fighters. All of this is happening right now, and it raises an important question. Are all fighter jets equal? The answer is no, not even close. Today, we explore 7 levels of modern fighter jets currently flying in real air forces around the world. At each level, we examine one aircraft, what it can do, what it cannot do, and how the gap between the lowest level and the highest level can determine who survives in the sky. 7 levels, 7 machines. Who controls the sky? Level 1, Chengdu F-7. Not every country can afford billion-dollar stealth fighters. Many nations simply need an aircraft capable of defending their airspace quickly and reliably. The Chengdu F-7 exists for exactly that reason. Derived from the Soviet MiG-21 design of the 1950s, the F-7 is a lightweight supersonic interceptor produced by China and exported across Africa and Asia. The aircraft was designed with simplicity in mind. Its cockpit relies heavily on analog gauges rather than modern digital displays. Maintenance crews can repair most systems using basic tools instead of advanced diagnostic computers. This simplicity allows the aircraft to operate from relatively basic air bases and under difficult conditions. The F-7 can fly at around Mach 2, roughly twice the speed of sound. It carries short-range heat-seeking missiles and an internal cannon for close combat. However, its radar system is extremely limited compared with modern fighters. Targets often need to be visually located before engagement. It also lacks advanced electronic warfare systems that could warn the pilot about incoming missiles. For countries such as Bangladesh, Nigeria, Myanmar, Tanzania, and North Korea, the F-7 provides a basic but affordable air defense capability. But against modern fighters equipped with long-range radar and advanced missiles, the F-7 would struggle to survive. Being supersonic is no longer an advantage. It is simply the starting line. Level 2. F-5 Tiger II. If Level 1 represents the minimum standard of a fighter jet, Level 2 introduces something more capable, the N-3 F-5 Tiger II. Originally developed in the 1960s, the F-5 was designed to provide American allies with a reliable, affordable fighter aircraft. One of the most important differences between the F-5 and the F-7 is its twin-engine design. 2 engines significantly improve survivability. If one engine fails during flight, the second engine still allows the pilot to return home safely. The F-5 is also extremely agile. Its small size and responsive controls make it highly maneuverable during close-range dogfights. Many air forces still use the F-5 as a training adversary aircraft because it accurately simulates the handling characteristics of enemy fighters. The aircraft carries IAM-9 Sidewinder missiles and internal cannons. However, the radar system is still relatively limited, meaning most engagements must occur at close range. Countries that still operate F-5 aircraft include Brazil, Taiwan, Thailand, Iran, Botswana, and Tunisia. The F-5 proves that reliability and maneuverability can keep an aircraft relevant for decades. But modern air combat was evolving rapidly. The next level introduces fighters that can detect enemies long before the enemy sees them. Level 3. MiG-29 Fulcrum. The MiG-29 represents a major leap in fighter technology. Developed by the Soviet Union during the Cold War, it was designed to challenge Western aircraft such as the F-15 and F-16. The MiG-29 combines high speed, powerful engines, and impressive maneuverability, but its real advantage lies in its sensors. The aircraft uses a pulse Doppler radar capable of detecting targets flying at different altitudes, even when they attempt to hide close to the ground. It also includes an infrared search and track system, or IRST. This sensor detects the heat signature of other aircraft without emitting radar signals, allowing the MiG-29 to track enemies silently. Another key feature is the helmet-mounted targeting system. Instead of pointing the entire aircraft toward a target, the pilot can simply look at the enemy aircraft and cue a missile toward it. The MiG-29 remains in active service with countries including India, Ukraine, Poland, Serbia, Algeria, and Russia. Despite its strengths, early versions of the MiG-29 suffer from limited range and high maintenance demands. Still, Level 3 marks the moment when fighters truly become hunters. But the next level introduces a new advantage: advanced electronics that dramatically extend combat awareness. Level 4. JF-17 Thunder Block 3. The JF-17 Thunder Block 3 represents a new generation of affordable modern fighters. Developed jointly by Pakistan and China, the aircraft was designed to replace older fighters like the F-7 with something far more capable. The most important feature of the Block 3 variant is its AESA radar. Unlike traditional radar systems, AESA radars use hundreds of small transmitters to electronically steer radar beams, allowing the aircraft to track multiple targets simultaneously and resist electronic jamming. The JF-17 can also carry the PL-15 long-range air-to-air missile. With a reported range exceeding 200 kilometers, this missile allows the aircraft to engage enemies at distances far beyond visual range. The cockpit is fully digital and includes a helmet-mounted targeting system for improved situational awareness. Currently, the JF-17 is operated primarily by Pakistan and Myanmar, with other countries evaluating it as a cost-effective modern fighter. However, the aircraft uses a single engine and carries less fuel than larger fighters. Even so, the JF-17 demonstrates how advanced fighter technology is becoming accessible to more nations. Level 5. F-16 Block 70 Viper. Few fighter jets have achieved the global success of the F-16 Falcon fighter. First flown in the 1970s, the aircraft has been continuously upgraded for more than 50 years. The latest version, the Block 70 Viper, incorporates modern radar systems, electronic warfare technology, and long-range missiles. Its AESA radar allows the aircraft to track multiple targets and conduct both air-to-air and air-to-ground missions with high precision. The F-16 also operates within networked combat systems, sharing battlefield information with other aircraft through data links. More than 4,600 F-16 aircraft have been built, making it the most widely used fighter jet in the world. Countries operating the F-16 include the United States, Israel, Turkey, Greece, Poland, South Korea, Taiwan, Ukraine, Egypt, and many other countries. Despite its impressive capabilities, the F-16 is not a stealth aircraft. Modern radar systems can detect it more easily than fifth-generation fighters. Even so, decades of upgrades have kept the F-16 extremely competitive. But the next level takes survivability even further. Dassault Rafale. The Dassault Rafale is widely considered one of the most capable non-stealth fighters ever built. Designed by France as an omni-role aircraft, it can perform nearly every combat mission imaginable: air superiority, ground attack, reconnaissance, and even nuclear deterrence. One of the Rafale's most powerful systems is Spectra, an advanced electronic warfare suite that detects and disrupts enemy radar. Instead of relying solely on stealth, the Rafale uses sophisticated electronic countermeasures to confuse and jam enemy targeting systems. The aircraft also carries the Meteor missile, one of the most advanced long-range air-to-air weapons in service today. This combination makes the Rafale extremely dangerous in beyond visual range combat. Countries currently operating the Rafale include France, India, Egypt, Qatar, Greece, Croatia, and the United Arab Emirates. However, the Rafale still lacks one crucial feature:
true stealth. And that brings us to the final level.
Level 7, F-35 Lightning II. The F-35 Lightning II represents the highest level of operational fighter technology currently deployed at scale. More than 1,000 aircraft have already been delivered, and over 20 countries operate the jet. The aircraft's stealth design significantly reduces its radar visibility, allowing it to approach targets without being easily detected. But stealth is only part of the equation. The F-35 combines radar data, infrared sensors, electronic warfare information, and data from other aircraft into a single, unified battlefield picture. This process is known as sensor fusion. It can effectively see threats in every direction. The aircraft also acts as a networked command node, sharing information with other aircraft and ground systems in real time. Countries operating the F-35 include the United States, United Kingdom, Israel, Japan, South Korea, Australia, Italy, Norway, the Netherlands, Denmark, and several other NATO allies. Despite its advantages, the aircraft is extremely expensive and complex to maintain, but it represents the most advanced fighter technology currently deployed across large air forces. 7 jets, all flying today. From the basic supersonic capability of the F-7 to the stealth network warfare of the F-35, each level represents a step forward in solving the same problem, seeing the enemy first. Because in modern air combat, the battle is often decided long before pilots ever see each other. The aircraft may not be equal, but the courage of the pilots who fly them is. This has been Level 7 Explain, where we break everything into 7 levels.